welcome back to Afternoon Express. Of course, it is the glorious Tuesday Cook-Along, the best cooking show in the nation on a Tuesday,
Absolutely.
let me tell you. Now, roast potatoes make the perfect side to almost any dish, actually every dish, I think. So chances are you've been making it all wrong. So today, we're going to perfect the roast potato with Clem's recipe that requires you to cook it 3 times. Wow.
Yeah, it sounds complicated.
That's where I've been going wrong all these years. I've been making it once.
So here's the thing, big bold statement, but potatoes are amazing. But the thing is, if you want to actually roast potato, there's prep that gets, you have to follow the steps. So let's talk about the first step. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to peel your potato, you're going to put it in cold water. There's a rule when it comes to vegetables. If it grows under the ground, you start cooking it from cold water, with cold water. If it grows above ground, hot water's fine. So, like, give me an example. Go.
Pasta.
Okay.
You know where pasta grows? There.
So, carrots, turnips, parsnips, potatoes, sweet potatoes, all those things, from cold water first. So you get your potatoes into cold water with a lot of salt. It's got to taste salty as a Mediterranean Sea. I don't think I've ever tasted the Mediterranean Sea.
It's salty.
It's salty. Then you turn it up on a very low heat, okay? The idea is that you want to kind of like coach the starch out of the potato. If it's too hot, you're just going to lock it all in there. So very important you do that.
What a great trick.
Here's the next bit of science. It goes, after it comes out of the water, it goes to the freezer for half an hour. You want to try and dry the potato out and get that excess moisture off. It sounds very complicated, but it's not. The results are amazing. Once you've dried it out for half an hour, it goes into oil at a very low temperature till it just starts to brown. Okay? We're busy heating our oil, and now we're going to get nice and hot because now we're going to give it its final
What
fry.
stage are these in now?
This is first fry, stage 2. We've got one more cooking method to go.
Post-freeze, first fry.
Yes, exactly. And let's talk about the potatoes. Not all potatoes are created equally.
Yeah.
Okay, but before I do that, Ayabonga, you gonna start cooking some steaks for us?
So I'm gonna be making steaks. I've got a sirloin steak in front of me, and I've got a rump. So it's gonna be a beautiful sirloin steak.
What's
so
the difference between rump and sirloin?
So a sirloin, it's a big cut of meat that's been cut into portion that comes on top of, the back of an animal, the cow.
Okay.
And then the ribeye is from... Sorry, it's the ribeye. So the ribeye is by the rib, and it's always with the bone.
Okay.
So it's a beautiful cut of meat. And yeah, a lot of people prefer the ribeye because it's nice and tender and it's best. But I mean, of course, also the sirloin.
Okay.
So yeah, and also it has a lot of fat that also it works with when you are grilling your meat because all that fat, they play a huge role in your steak and it makes it taste nice and smooth.
Okay, and what is the secret to making your steak perfect? Because obviously it can't be too well done.
Yeah, no, of course.
It's got to be a little bit soft, a little bit chewy, quite buttery.
Also, the other trick that a lot of people don't know is that it's good to age your steaks yourself if you want. You can buy like a sirloin as it comes into like a huge portion. You keep it into your house in your fridge for like 4 to 5 weeks, and that's the best steak.
You keep it for 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, that's aged. That's properly aged. So
Very
I used to do
important
that.
to
Nothing
control
lasts
the
that long in my
temperature.
house.
Yes.
You definitely want to control the temperature when you are aging your own steaks.
Yeah.
And you want to not, if you're going to buy it and it's already been vacuum packed and aged, you want to take it out and make sure, if you are going to age it further, just make sure the certification is actually on the bag before you age it, that it's A grade.
Okay.
If it's not A grade, it's not going to age well.
Exactly.
You got to start off with a really high quality
This
ingredient.
is why I
and
age so well. I'm A grade.
There we go. All right.
So are you, my
Get those into the pan real quick for me.
Yeah,
Then I'm going to ask you if you can please help me. So for our potatoes, we're going to do a delicious rosemary and salt sprinkle.
All right.
So in here I've got some Himalayan salt. We love Himalayan salt.
Yeah, boo.
It's just fancy. And it's pink. Why not?
And
And it's better for you.
Yes, it is. And it does actually have a subtle sweet flavor. Weird. Salt has a sweet flavor. It's how it interacts with your palate. Himalayan salt is a high quality salt. So after you eat it, you get like a little bit of a sweetness in your mouth. Very, very important. Fresh rosemary. The idea with this one, if you're keeping all the flavors nice and fresh, you can use dried rosemary.
Can I have
I'm gonna do more.
Please do. But
you made
fresh
it look
rosemary
so
mixed with this gives it a nice vibrant little earthiness to it. So that's simple, that's in there. I'm gonna give you some pepper. And then you've got 10 seconds to make as much noise as you want.
Woo! I love noise.
Okay, there you go. This is you can do your thing.
Okay. So how do I do it? Do I
You
pound
can
or?
pound, and then give it in nice circles. You start bruising it.
Okay, why are you doing that?
So the thing is that you don't want to have a raw fat, because especially if you're gonna have your steak as medium rare or rare, so you want also your fat to, because a lot of people enjoy the fat with the meat, you know. So now, no, this I can put later, because this now is gonna, it doesn't have a lot of fat, but the minute I cook it, it's just gonna like circulate all over the
Okay,
steak.
so do you want to do that one?
No, I'm just gonna do two. I'm just
Okay.
gonna do two.
Okay.
All right.
So also, I like doing my steaks in like a flat pan, because you get a lot of people that do it in like a grill pan.
Yeah.
So for me, the grill pan is just, a lot of people, they have a lot of memories with it. I mean, growing up having a burger with like lines and all of that.
Yeah.
And also it does adds like the small smokiness of flavor into it. But also for me, when you're putting it down in a pan, I like to add my own flavors like butter, garlic, and some herbs. And then
Okay.
just scoop your butter over the steak to just spread all the herbs flavors to it. So it's
Amazing.
just gonna be amazing.
Let me tell you, this recipe excites me, and if you would like the recipe and, of course, the shopping list for this, all you need to do is SMS the keyword E to 33650. We'll send you all the information you need. You've just thrown butter in the oil.
Exactly. So, you know how they always say that butter actually browns very quickly?
Yeah.
So we add a bit of oil to the pan. Funny thing with potatoes, you can actually add the butter in there. It caramelizes the potato really, really well.
Oh, wow. I
I got
didn't
that
know
from
that.
my mom. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
absolutely. Totally. And you get an extra crispy potato. So, Jeannie, I'm going to ask you if you can. Oh, I can smell the rosemary from here. It's amazing.
Smells
Jeannie,
awesome.
if you can carefully start adding them to the oil, but you can use a spoon.
Yeah,
worried
I'm
about
going to
splashing.
remember what happened to me last time.
Yeah,
I get
no.
little splashies.
Let me just hold
So
it
we're
for you.
using those
Okay.
potatoes are actually the Woolies red skin potatoes. Sorry, and they're delicious. They're so floury on the inside. It makes the perfect roast potato or fried potato. But in all honesty, not all potatoes are created equally. Some potatoes are not really ideal for roasting.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
can kind of look at it. Luckily with Woolies, you can look on the bag and see what it's actually. This one's actually
Does the packet
proper-
tell you?
It actually does. This one is a Lady Rosetta, which is the proper name. And it says it's floury, which means, well, we know it's to make a perfect roasting potato. But if we don't know, it actually says there, best for mash, fries, and roasting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, absolutely. So they've got an extensive variety of potatoes at Woolies. I was actually very lucky. I got to go meet the farm and pick my own potatoes, or dig my own potatoes. You know what other trick I was going to say? But it's too late now. I was going to say, don't add all the potatoes to the oil at once. But it's me. It's me. It's
You know, my
me.
grandfather used to be a potato farmer.
Was he really?
Wasn't
Really?
a potato fryer. That's why I don't know how to do this.
Okay, so once it hits
Okay,
the
so
oil...
as I take them out.
What? No. Let it do its thing. Let's do its thing. It's doing well. So what's really great is that it's going to come at the temperature now. It's going to get super hot. It's going to start browning quite a bit. For the steak, you added some seasoning to it already.
Yeah.
But it's really great because such a Dutch. You have made the most amazing garlic powder. Can I just show you?
I know,
It's become like this amazing powder. I love it. It's
You
great.
know, my grandmother used to say, as a woman from the Eastern Cape, you must have those arms that
Wow.
can work their magic. So,
Yeah.
That's amazing. I wasn't even expecting
Can I
that.
tell you, I bought the most beautiful thing the other day that looked like this, and then when I went to go and pay for it, the ladies gave me this, and then I thought I was buying an ashtray. I was like, oh, that's what it's used for.
Expensive ashtray. Okay. So I know you seasoned your steaks. What's really nice when the steaks come out, before they start resting, it's very important to always rest your steak. Add a bit of that butter. Sprinkle over our beautiful rosemary salt. Let it rest like that. It becomes so perfumed on the steak. It's absolutely amazing. So that's going to keep on going for a little bit. I am doing
And
a
also
nice
the
thing.
butter helps it cook quicker.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a butter melted, you can just scoop it over your steak like that. And it also like, you know, because now you cook it from the bottom and the top with the butter. So it's quite cool. And
I'm
then you can just
actually
add your rosemary
salivating.
there to spread all the flavors around. It's going to be a beautiful steak.
That's so good.
Winning.
And then that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
So
That's
that's
our-
going to keep on going for a bit. Steaks are basically done. Steak and
Yeah.
potatoes, guys.
Steak and potatoes. I mean, really, that's
You know,
a
it's done in
basic
5
food
minutes.
group.
Yeah.
Absolutely delicious. And this is the only way you will want to prepare potatoes from now on. So to get the ingredients list and link to this recipe, simply SMS EAT to 33650. And if you've missed any steps, here's a quick recap. Oh, this is... Catholic chef Grace Stevens is going to prepare show-stopping mini Christmas Mulva puddings. So if you've got any culinary questions, you can still call us on 021 430 9881, or if you want to speak to our sensational guest today. We'll be right back.